Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate all of you. Om Adyaye Namaha. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. It really helps me a lot. Don't forget to check out my website, paradoxastrology.com. Book your consultation today. I can help you with anything. And if you'd like more exclusive occult videos that I don't post on YouTube, consider subscribing to my Patreon. It also helps to support this channel. Okay, let's just get into this video, a very quick video about the Mars transit in Magha Nakshatra. Now, I'm a little bit late because this started on June 6th. And by the time this video comes out, it already went through the first pada. So I'm not even going to mention the first pada. But it is worth mentioning because this is happening all the way until June 30th. And there's a lot of major things that will occur. Now, Mars in Leo is a good position as is likened to Sri Ram, which is the sun, and Hanumanji, which is the immortal monkey. Hanuman was most loyal to Sri Ram. It's like a general protecting the king. Magha translates into mighty, beneficent, great, magnificent, most important, or bountiful. Within this nakshatra, we have the star Regulus, which is also known as Little King or Little Sun. Regulus is at 5 degrees Leo. And on June 10th, Mars will be within 3 degrees of the star, and on June 15th will make an exact conjunction, which will create massive courage and strength and wealth for many individuals with said karma. This can come through a massive spiritual transformation and with help or knowledge from the ancestors, which the old self dies and the new self reemerges, as this is his 8th aspect onto Saturn. A guru can come for some that changes their lives for good because his 8th aspect is on Saturn and Pisces. Or on the lower level, this aspect can be ego conflicts for the throne due to past karma. Ego conflicts can involve the masses, those in lower ends of society relying on charities, unemployment, immigration. Revolt against authority figures can happen, or violence. This nakshatra grants wealth, status, power, sudden opportunities due to past karma, good karma, or negative karma due to the sins of the ancestors. Mars here can give courage to those on the throne, as this energy is held in the highest consciousness, because Ketu is here, which acts like Mars and creates a very hot and fiery combo, which can result in arrogance, aggression, and pride. The closer these two inch together, the more aggressive it becomes. Leaders saying it's my way or the highway. Fights based on power and authority, and who has the most of these. The exact conjunction of Mars and Ketu will be in July, mid-July. This nakshatra is where you can reap the awards of achievements and reach new heights. Now with Ketu here, there is a battle to fight in order to achieve this, but you can win. This can be won in this nakshatra through self-knowledge. This is ruled by Ketu. The sun will be in Gemini. How you communicate the knowledge of the ancestors will be crucial. Ketu is higher knowledge that isn't on the material plane, knowledge that is channeled from beyond, which are the ancestors, which are within you. These are positions that are inherited through family or lineage, or something inherited. This can be physical items, status, or even knowledge. Some leaders may see themselves going back to the ancestors directly, as in leaving this earth, because they say when you die, you go to the loka of the ancestors first. Doing any kind of ancestor worship or mantras will be very beneficial at this time. Magha has a lot to do with magic, and magic is always required in order to keep the kingdom afloat. Behind every powerful king is a powerful priest or occultist. Mars here protects tradition, organizations, and civilizations. The higher version of Magha is the guru who comes back, remembering his past lives with the blessings of the ancestors to teach again. Ketu helps the guru stay detached from the material world while still running the kingdom, much like a siddha, using and preserving the traditions of the guru lineage. Tagha, Shipani, Shakti is the power that resides in this nakshatra, which is the power of astral body to cut its ties with the physical body, like samadhi. It is also about funeral rites because the Pitraloka is the realm of the ancestors, where you go after you die. In modern times, it's politicians and celebrities obsessed with power and fame that are corrupt. Mars is also aspecting Rahu in Purva Bhadrapada, which is the dark agenda of the elites, which can show that action towards such agenda is taking place. Diabolical plans, deaths and endings and transformation. Mars will be aspecting Saturn and Pisces by the 8th aspect, which is another way of transformation, which includes charities, the homeless, immigration, those who rely on government assistance, spirituality, and the methods of this. There's a push and pull happening here. On the negative, it can be aggressive acts by those in positions of power towards them, or someone who is courageous helps those in need. And on the positive, it's using ancient knowledge for sadhana to gain enlightenment. Here you must detach from thinking about yourself and do something for others as a leader. It's about sacrificing something on the journey of life and figuring out who you really are. With Mars here, it can be a sacrifice of property for the greater good. If you can't sacrifice anything for the greater good and become selfish, then that's when your downfall happens. Many people also will die of heart attacks. And this will be the beginning and the starting of major heat waves like we saw in Europe last time Ketu was in Leo, but also major forest fires. So when in the first pada from June 6th until June 12th. So on June 12th until June 18th, it's in pada 2, which is Taurus Navamsha, which is all about resources, money, possessions, and family. The negative karma that can come out of this is someone who is blinded by the sun, which is blinded by their ego and their own desires, including many women, struggles with resources and relying on addictions in order to escape their work. Then June 18th until June 24th, it's in the third pada in Gemini Navamsha, bringing themes of communication, trade, learning, short distances, being good with the hands. The karma is someone who's highly skilled and good at chasing their hobbies as a career, going to any means to achieve their desires, even if that means doing something the immoral way due to selfishness and greed. Problems with siblings and wrong friendships can happen. Then June 24th until June 30th, it is in Cancer Navamsha, which is themes of our inner emotions, mothers, homes, property, real estate. It's about peoples whose ego is so big that they cannot provide emotional or any type of support to anyone, which hurts a lot of people. If you give to others, the karma will go away. Someone whose ego is so big that they disregard the ancestors and God. Someone who's very wealthy, but their ego is so huge that they cannot believe in anything that they don't see physically in front of them. They have a lack of faith. So when Mars is transiting here, if someone dies in your family, it is very important to perform last funeral rites. This is one of the things that happen where people don't perform these rites and then they occur karma in the next life. So you're going to see a lot of themes about people in high positions, aristocrats. That can also be high positions in like a managers or administrators, but mostly like royalty, people with kinghood, knighthood, people in government at the top of their career, and that could be in any type of career at the top. Politicians, people who deal with lineages and dealing with history, performers of all types, celebrities, people who uphold traditions, ancient knowledge, research on that, documenting different lineages, lawyers, judges, occultists, black magicians, astrologers. And that's just a little bit about what I see. I thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of you, and I'll see you in the next one.